We enrol our ILTI students at Universitas Semester.avi in Yogyakarta, and they study for a normal semester, which is 14 to 15 teaching weeks. They enroll in 5 or 6 subjects, and that amounts to class hours a week of 12 to 15 hours. So that's pretty similar to what they'd be doing back at home. For 3 or 4 of those subjects, they choose fairly freely from a list of subjects within the education faculty at Semester.avi. There are 2 subjects that up to now we've considered to be compulsory, and one of those is the teaching prac. The students are allocated to a particular Indonesian school for the semester, and they do a prac there just as they tend to do a prac at home in an Australian school. They go and get to know the school, they get to know the staff, the students, the layout, the history of the school, and so on. They start by observing a number of classes. They watch how Indonesian teachers teach. They think about whether they want to teach in the same way. They graduate to teaching a part of a class, maybe 10 minutes of a 45-minute class, but towards the end we'd hope they'd take at least one full class of 45 minutes. So they don't have to go straight into class and start teaching Indonesian in Indonesian. The students choose a range of things that they might like to teach when they actually teach their classes. Some have taught English, some have taught aspects of Indonesian. 2 students taught about how to write a book review in Indonesian. This semester one student is teaching sport, another student is teaching mathematics as part of their prac. So the teaching prac and the experience of teaching in an Indonesian school is of course an invaluable experience for anyone who wants to become an Indonesian teacher back in Australia. Apart from that, we have a class we call Float, which is a methodology class, and that's the methodology of becoming an Indonesian teacher or a language teacher in general back home in Australia. I've been teaching that class so far, and I think the students get a very good introduction to classroom teaching, methodology, and how to do it in class teaching Indonesian in Australia.